Hey kids, I was asked by a friend of mine to make a video on this deck, so here's Superheavy Karakuri. The goal here is to make Baron, Shenshen, and Buribu with some frogs engraved to draw something like 8 cards along the way. Massive shoutouts to the Earth Machine Discord server and the members of that community for putting together just an exhaustive combo doc that included this combo. The link will be in the description. If you're at all interested in the Superheavy engine and what it can do, it's probably the best resource out there for learning. This first game is against some flavor of... I don't even know what this is. It just looks like a pile of cardboards. I guess it's Super Quant. This isn't really a game that's played to completion. This is just to show you, like, the basic setup, at least the start of it, and what I've had to put up with trying to get footage for this video. And you'll see why. We're going to activate Waka to scale Benkei to grab Soul Piercer, normal the Soul Piercer, make Scarecrow, trigger the Soul Piercer to grab Bike. Bike is going to trade out for Soul Peacemaker. Then we're going to pitch Saizan for, is it Saizan? Yeah, Saizan for Soul Piercer, then Synchro into Ass Dragon. Ass Dragon is going to chain block the Soul Piercer, which it will be chain blocked by Waka Ushi. So we'll summon Bike, search Wagon, and then make Baron. We're going to equip Soul Peacemaker, then trade out Soul Peacemaker and Scarecrow for Scales, which will summon out Soul Piercer, which will be linked off for Ballista. We're going to add Gearbox and Waka. Gearbox is then going to add Nishipachi. We're going to pop the Ballista for Zones, and then our opponent will concede. I have had to deal with so many people scooping exactly at that point where I pop my Ballista to clear space. It was really frustrating, and I want to complain about it, so here I am. Honestly, there was a world where this was the only replay I showed you, and that's sad, because this is 12-card extra deck, Fire Warrior pile. Our opponent is going first. They've won the die roll. They're going to normal summon Ogier. Ogier is going to mill Magus, then they're going to activate Ties of the Brethren, summoning Oliver and Blue Flame Swordsman. I've drawn Box, but that's fine. I'm on 2. I'll scale Waka, placing Benkei, specialing Waka, then activating Benkei for Soul Piercer, which will normal summon to make Scarecrow, trigger the Soul Piercer, to grab a copy of Bike, which will trade itself out for Soul Peacemaker. We're going to activate Scarecrow, pitching Box for Soul Piercer. Then we're going to equip Soul Peacemaker to Scarecrow, then make Ass Dragon, assemble our chains. We're going to reborn Bike, search for Wagon, and scale Waka, then make Burrow de Fleur. We're going to trade out the Soul Piercer and the Scarecrow for Scales, which will reborn the Soul Piercer and then be made into Ballista. Here we are going to add Ancient Gear Box and Waka, and then Box is going to add Nishipachi, and we are going to pop our Ballista for space. We're going to Pendulum Summon Nishipachi, Waka, Wagon, and Box. We're going to trigger Nishipachi's mandatory effect to set Wagon to defense, then we'll switch it to attack for Soul Horns, then synchro into Bure. Bure summons the Frog, and then we will equip Soul Horns and then special summon itself and make Hyper Librarian. We're going to make Buredo. Buredo is going to special summon from deck Saizan. Hyper Librarian is going to draw us 1. We're going to make another Buredo. Here we're going to special summon a Frog from deck and then draw 1. Here we're going to activate the Frog to switch Buredo to attack mode and draw 2 more cards. Then we're going to make Burebu, which is going to draw us 1 additional card and summon another Frog. We'll make another copy of Burebu and just walk in for a lot of damage. We'll Ghost Ogre the Blue Flame Swordsman, get him for 15, punch over, and then this is lethal. And for our last game, we'll be going up against Labyrinth. It looks like they're on a pretty crusty build. By the way, I checked after this game. The Metaverse target is Necro Valley. Anyway, we are going first. We're going to activate Bike. Bike is going to grab Waka. Waka is going to grab Benkei. Benkei is going to grab a copy of Soul Peacemaker. Soul Peacemaker. Soul Peacemaker grabs Soul Peacemaker. Then we're going to reborn the Soul Peacemaker. Then we make Ass Dragon. Go ahead and get our searches and our reborn. We will make Baron, then activate Soul Peacemaker. Soul Peacemaker is going to summon Scales. Scales is going to reborn Soul Piercer. We're going to make Ballista, search for 3 cards. And then once that is all done, we're going to pop the Ballista for Scales. We're going to Pendulum Summon 4 once again.
Here we will switch the wagon to defense position. Wagon goes back to attack position for a Soul Piercer since we already have Soul Horns. Boomerang is going to special the Frog. Then we will equip Soul Horns and then unequip Soul Horns by summoning itself. We'll make Hyper Librarian and then Burrito. Have you heard this before? We're going to summon Sizan, draw 1 card. Equip the wagon with Soul Piercer for funsies, I suppose. We're going to draw 1 card, special a Frog, then or search 1 card, draw 1 card, and then special a Frog. We're going to draw 2 cards now, and here we're going to make Burebu. We're going to draw a card and special a copy of Sizan from deck. We'll make Shen, discard to hand size. Our opponent is going to start by Lava Goleming us. That sucks. Then they will activate Lord, set free. During the end phase, Burebu is going to snipe the Imperm. During the standby phase, we'll take 1,000. They're going to Terrors to remove the Shen, which is unfortunate. They're going to reveal Lord and then activate Metaverse. I don't know what that's grabbing, so I'm going to Ash that just to put them on close to nothing. I'm going to Ghost Immortal the Lord, and then they'll summon Labyrinth Archfiend. So now they'll get burned for 3,000. When that dies, we're going to Pendulum Summon Scales, which will reborn Soul Piercer. That will make a second Burebu. Searching a Bike, switch the Burebu to defense position, trigger both their effects. We're going to banish the Welcome Labyrinth and the Lord, burning them for 3,000, and upon seeing that they have functionally lost the game, our opponent will concede.
This is such a sick deck. I doubt it's something I would build in paper, but man, there's just no feeling quite like getting to sculpt the perfect suite of hand traps to ensure you always have interruption no matter what your opponent does to your field. Discarding to hand size always feels like such a flex in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, if I see someone discard to hand size, I know I've lost, and I'm very proud to say I've made many a person today know they've lost.